welcome back to Hermitcraft ModSauce. Alright, well, we got some progress last time, but doggone it, I want my autocrafting back and running full bore. So, it's time to, well, let's see, make sure I got some stuff here. Oh, that's right, I was going to need to do something with this. Oh, that's right. I wanted elevator blocks. That'll be enough for now. Yeah. And I know I'm going to need that other later. Okay. Alright, I've got some cable here. Let's just start tearing this stuff down. If I can do it without tearing up the floor. And we're going to set this up into a more permanent situation that doesn't look so hideous as it does now. Alright, and I've just got the perfect place for it too. So if I take some cable, and then I take my crafting terminal, pop it right there, ME drive, right there. Let's put the storage cells in it. And now let's head down into the basement area where I have cleared out some space. First step, yeah. Bring this down here. Let's get some power hooked up. I'm going to go ahead and throw this ender tank on top of the barrel. Alright, that's good. Alright. Generators. Alright. Liquid transfer. Some transfer pipe. Energy extractor pipes. Energy node. And that'll be that for start. I need some energy pipe. Oh boy. Yeah, that just figures, doesn't it? The stuff I need is in the system, and I can't extract it unless I power the system. But I need the stuff to power the system. Isn't that special? Actually, it's not that much of a problem. Let's see. That's not it. Here we are. Alright, stone slabs and redstone. That's a strange recipe if you ask me. Redstone I have. Ugh. You ever have one of those days where things just don't want to go right? Yeah. That's the kind of day I've been having in a whole lot of different ways. Okay. Oh, that's right. Energy acceptor block. And of course you can't tell how much power is in any of this stuff because AE won't tell you. Alright. Anyway. Alright, that part of things is hot now. Okay. There will be more of this setup down here, and these won't be quite out in the middle of the room. I notice they're changing color. Yeah, they lost their power when I broke them. Okay, there's something else I have got to do down here, because it's going to drive me nuts until I do. And that is to make use of these elevators. Alright, that's going to be a lot easier. Okay, we've got access to everything again. Good. Coded pattern. Okay. Now there is a bunch of things I need to come up with, I need to get made. ME interface, molecular assembler, which is a lot different than the old Mac from the previous version of AE, and 64K ME storage cells. So I'm going to get ME interface made first, I guess. Let's see. ME interface, here we are. Okay, we had the stuff for 2 of those. The molecular assembler. No. And annihilation cores. All right. Well, we got one of them anyway. You can't seriously tell me we're out of iron. But then again, perhaps it could, because I'm sure it's all in here. Let's leave some of it in there just for not being dumb about putting everything in one basket until the system is really up and running. All right. Because right now, while the system can autocraft, it's not smart about it. It can't remember patterns. Alright, that's a few of those. It's enough to get started on. Okay. Okay, let's head down below. And now, if I remember this right, I'd watched a video talking about these things. Each one of those, you could put patterns directly into it right there, a single pattern per unit. And this is where you put upgrades. But if you have ME interfaces, and at the moment I'm only going to put just the one of these up. ME interface. Now take these. That changes the form of them. Now I could cover all but the one side the cable connects to with these things, and each one of those will hold crafting patterns. That's good. Like for example, go ahead and put that in there, and now it knows how to make molecular assemblers. Great. Let's see. So if I switch this to show me craftable, it's gonna be stupid on me. All right. I know we don't actually need the ME controller just yet. Let's see. There was something else. I did make one of these, a pattern terminal. And that I'm going to put right up there. For encoding patterns. Okay. Alright, we're getting it off in the right direction here. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Could it be that simple? Show me craftable only. Yes. And now I can make more of these. Alright. How about this? I do have a few patterns here. Pop them in here. Alright, this is glass cable. Alright, I have plenty more of it. Alright, that's good. Alright, I'm going to get some patterns set up, and we're going to start actually doing something here. Alright, I'll tell you what. This new AE system has got a lot of work to be done on it yet. At least from my point of view it does. Meaning I'm going to have to do a lot of work to be able to do it. But what I have been able to do so far is get some deep storage units put together. And what I'm going to do here, let's see, transfer pipe coming out of there, and I'm going to use these filter pipes to set it up. Let's see, I want cobble going into that one, I want dirt going into this one, and I want the gravel going into that. Everything that isn't those things will get filtered down into these barrels, and so on. And it should be a lot less of a mess. So one thing that's going to help is DMAC showed me about this matter transporter thing that actually lets you pick up these barrels and move them. And that's great, because I would really like to be able to get redundant things like these piles of dirt and whatnot out of here. Of course, I could stand to not have barrels that have one of something in it. That would help as well. But these things like, okay, here's a perfect example. I'm putting my, I'm going to be putting the gravel in the DSU. I don't need it to be in line here. And the same thing with the cobble and the dirt. And so on. So I get that stuff out of the line. I won't be dealing with cobble and dirt here at all. And that way I can go ahead and get another quarry going. Not pipe anything into these barrels I've moved. Put empty barrels along the rest of this. Maybe actually what I should do is take full barrels and move them over that way so that we don't have any duplication. If there's a place for something to go, let's move it up in here already. Yeah. And anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop a quarry going. Move my... I'll shut the AE system down. I'll move my lava gens and whatnot and the quarry back out to the quarry world. Get another quarry going. And start building up some more resources, because for one thing, this takes a lot of diamonds, and I've run myself just about out of them. So I need to get a whole lot more resources going, and in the meantime, I'm going to spend a good bunch of time rewatching Direwolf 20's Mod Spotlight on Applied Energistics, because this thing is a lot more complicated than I honestly expected it to be. Okay. Anyway, that's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. And I figure it's better to do that than to make you watch me derp around trying to figure out how to do things that are actually kind of basic and that I would get given enough time. So that's what I'm going to do. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here. We'll get this thing straightened out soon.